I gotta address a few topics. I put a vlog up, right? And people posted under my comments, so hey, let's get into it. This is strictly for the comments under my vlog. Now, some guy said, "What's racist about the man taking my electricity?" Let me explain this situation. Then another one of these jokers typed under. He said, "You making excuses and all this. It sound like uh, some clown shit." He said, "Okay, let me break down the situation, and I want to see your comments under this vlog." I got a house from somebody. I don't want to even explain the situation. It's his home. I don't care if how we made the deal. That's none of your business. I purchased the home from the previous owner. No matter what kind of deal it was, that has nothing to do with you. That's irrelevant to the situation. That means you're not trespassing, you're not squatting, whatever the case may be. The people at the Tonawanda Building Department came to my house. The man said, "You're trespassing." Nobody called this man and said somebody's in my house illegally. He seen a black man in a house. He said, "You're trespassing." A false charge. That's illegal. You made a false charge on me, which I'm pressing charges against you, nigga. The Tonawanda police is so racist, they won't even allow me to press charges on this man. He charged me with trespassing. I went to court, showed the judge, the prosecutor, DA, whatever. This is my evidence that I live here from the previous owner. They called the previous owner. He said, "Yes, we made a deal. He lives there." Case dismissed. Prove my innocence. Case dismissed. People at the Tonawanda Building Department came to my house. They couldn't charge me with trespassing, so they called National Grid, said I had a fire. I didn't have a fire at my home. When the building department says you have a fire, these are the people that checks your home, give you a permit. When you got to get your house inspected, they check it. So if they say you have a fire, their word is law. They're going to believe them. They said, okay, they removed the meter. It's uninhabitable. If you had a fire, you cannot live in this home until you get it inspected and fixed. The wires have to be correct. Your house can blow up. I didn't have a fire. Took my meter, my electricity. Lied. About 2 months later, his coworker, he got fired. He was choking his wife out, doing all type of illegal shit. It was in the paper. He got fired for something else. 2 months later, the person who's the new manager comes to my house. His name is Mike Murphy. He said, "Man, we know our coworker lied." These are the exact words he told me. "We know you didn't have a fire." I said, "So put my meter back." He says, "Get it inspected. Pay us the money so we can inspect your home and put your meter back." Why would I have to pay you money? Why do I have to get my home inspected if your coworker lied? It wasn't a fire. What the fuck is you inspecting? It's the same way it was when my meter was up and running, my electricity, nothing changed. So why am I paying you to get my house inspected? That's racism. When you in control, when you are in position and you lie and take somebody's electricity, that's called racism. Fuck is wrong with these people in the comments? So let's get to these white people now. They don't take accountability for shit. All they do is cover up everything. They lied and said Christopher Columbus discovered America. Christopher Columbus did not discover America. White racist people, you a piece of shit. The worst type of people in the planet Earth. Excuse my language. I don't know if I can cuss on. I gotta watch my language. We just talking facts. Shout out to the good white people. You do not want to be a racist. Trust me. If you're white, stay out of that. Stay away from racist white people. They are the worst human beings on the planet Earth. There's no crime ever committed in the world worse than slavery. Nazis, what happened to the Nazis, what the Nazis did to the Jews, the Holocaust has nothing on slavery. It's the worst crime ever committed, ever documented in the world. Nothing tops that. No accountability. They don't take accountability for nothing. This white man got the nerve to come under my comment and say, "Stop being making excuses and all this reverse psychology." That shit don't fly in 2025. We are very intelligent. Now let me break down history. White people didn't allow us to learn back in the day. They erased our last names. They kidnapped us, forced us to work free labor, whipped us, beat us, changed our last names, split you up from your family. They used to sell slaves, send the kids over there, split the brothers up, split the sisters up, split families up, take the husband from the wife, sell them to all different families. You don't know who you are. So much foul shit you did. Did not allow people to learn. You couldn't read, nigga. You couldn't do nothing as a black man. So when they talking to you, they still thinking they talking to a illiterate Negro. All they do is play games. This white man got the nerve to come under my post and put some bush, excuse my language, I gotta watch my language on this live, under my comment. Why did he do that? Because he think we illiterate. He think he could put out propaganda, fool us and trick us. All you doing is looking like the evil, hateful, lying, conniving, manipulated person you is, man. It's just proof in the pudding. So they still think we illiterate, stupid. A lot of black people are smarter than y'all. Like y'all playing around with the wrong type of people. That propaganda, all that tricking people, that shit don't fly no more. You just getting exposed for who you really is. So let's break it down. Black and white, the difference. Black people never hung white people from trees. Black people never kidnapped white kids, raped white kids, forced y'all to work, split families up. We never did that. We are loving people, helping. Go read Christopher Columbus' journal. It says when they came over there looking hungry and sick, we brung them in, welcomed them to dinner. This is from the horse's mouth. Christopher Columbus wrote this in his diary. These black people welcomed me into their home, invited us in for dinner, gave us Jews, riches to go back and sail back. They left, came back and robbed them for everything. Black people, we are loving, good, helping people. We let them white people into the Christopher Columbus in for dinner. He came back and robbed everybody. Said, how do they got so much gold to give us all this jewelry, all this stuff? Where the rest of it at? And not only did they rob for their materialistic things, they robbed them too. I'm not only going to take all your belongings, I'm taking you too. I'm going to kidnap you. Now you got to come to America and build shit and create what you create. No man in history has ever been as wicked as the racist white man. Nobody ever documented. Even black niggas, even people that rob people. You never heard of nobody robbing somebody for all their stuff. And not only they so greedy, I'm gonna rob you too. I'm taking you. Not only I'm taking your belongings, I'm taking you also. Now you come and work for me. Like stop playing with us, man. Don't come under my comment and write nothing. You can't trick my peoples. We highly intelligent. All that reverse psychology you trying to use, get your dumb ass on somewhere, man. We highly intelligent, man. Your actions say a lot about you. So when you trying to put propaganda out in the world, when you trying to trick people, that means you're evil. You're a part of the racism. You're part of the problem. We're part of the solution. We trying to help and fix things. We ain't running around trying to trick children. These white people lie to their kids though, so what do you expect? They don't take accountability for nothing. Nothing at all. They lie to their children, their wife, all that. They tried to say Christopher Columbus discovered America. That's a lie. Knowing he didn't discover America, black people was already here. Then they kidnapped people from Africa and brought them here and colonized people, son. They don't tell the truth and take accountability for nothing. Don't come under my comments with that bullshit. So now I gotta let them know how intelligent I am, so they won't play me. And next time they come there, come correct. All that goofy ass shit. I'm not no illiterate Negro. That was the point. The reason why they tried to keep us stupid and not let us learn, so they can trick us all day on the news, commercials. We highly intelligent. We know that y'all are evil people. Y'all still pushing that shit. Everybody that's a part of propaganda, anybody trying to fool you, trick you, push you in this direction, all that they do to trick black people. You're evil. Stay away from me. White people. I don't deal with them at all. Period. A white person can't even talk to me unless he got a check. A white female can't talk to me unless she got some money. I don't deal with white people at all. You got to pay me. We were slaves. We went through. Y'all didn't give us nothing. Now let me tell you the results of that. When you free the slaves and they don't have nothing, you're gonna be outside in poverty, struggling around a whole bunch of black people that's in poverty. They took our last name, so it's self-hate. We don't even know who we are. So I'm growing up with kids that don't know who they are, don't love themselves, and we all have nothing. That creates conflict. Even when you go into school, how can you be in school learning when you hungry? There's nothing to eat at home. You left black people slaves with nothing. So you go to school hungry. It's hard to focus in school when ain't nothing at home. You got problems going on. How you gonna get good grades, huh? Answer me that. Other side of the coin, slave master and his kids, they got land, they got money, they got white privilege. Nobody told the world that they was half humans. They was three-fifth humans. So other people don't look at them like an animal. They look at them as human beings. Nobody took their last name from them and split them up with their family. So they know who their family members is, where they come from, their history. And then they even lie and try to make them better than what they is. The stuff black people created and invented, they they erased our name and put their name on it. So they lie to white people, make them think they better than what they is. You didn't invent nothing. We invented that stuff. So y'all living in a false reality. They got white people thinking they great when they ain't do nothing. You lying to these people. And the people that's great that really invented the things, they try to say, oh no, they nothing. They not even human. So you so lost and confused until you wake up. The black people was the kings. We got melanin in us. We built empires. We built temples, pyramids. They went over there and chopped the noses off the statues so you won't know these is black people that built this. Wonders, things they can't even figure out to this day. It's 2025. They can't figure out how the pyramids was made. That means we do stuff that's amazing. They lie and take the credit for it. A black slave couldn't say I invented something back in the day. You invented something. The master take credit for that. You can't say you don't get paid for your work. So anything a black person invented, you couldn't say I made it. The black slave master who owned you gets the credit for that. Y'all didn't invent things. We invented all that. The light, but all to go do your research and get real history and facts, so you'll know who good and who not. So imagine if you lie to your kids and tell them we was great, we did all these wonderful things, and it's a lie. And the people that really did it, y'all say, oh, these people ain't nothing. They lazy and never did nothing. You're confused. So you're growing up in a world where you were lied to by your parents. Don't get under my comments with that BS. Go to your children and your wife and continue to lie to them. But don't come over here with that because I got to expose the truth. We not tricking my peoples or no, none of that. Nah. The nerve of these people, though, to try to really uh, put that BS out in the world, man. It's sad, man, but this what we dealing with. You're not allowed around me unless you got a check from me, man. And I don't even know if I want your money because all money ain't good money. You know what I'm saying? It depends on what type of person you is. If the check worth your and your personality balance out, cool. Your money don't mean shit. You an evil person. I don't want that. I don't want shit to do with you, man. Get your ass away from me. We were slaves before. Excuse my language. Real hypocrites, man. Now, if white people went through what we went through, if we enslaved them, I see white people cut black people off. Ain't no matter what race, you could cut a person off in traffic. You skip them or cut them off in a car, they ready to crash out, flip out. They'll cut you off forever. I would never deal with this human because he cut me off in traffic. Can you imagine if you enslaved these people? The biggest hypocrites in the world. They would never talk to people, deal with us. And they try to reverse psychology on us. When I was a kid, I'm like, why is white people locking the doors when we walk past, acting like they put on the news, we the problem? Y'all kidnapped us. Y'all hung us from trees. Let me say it again. Black people never hung white people from trees. Black people never kidnapped white people. Black people didn't change white people name. Black people didn't rape kids and they women and none of that. Why is y'all locking the door when we walk past? You know, I used to say that as a kid. Now I'm like, hold on. When we see a white person, we need to be locking our doors and oh shit, here come a honky. Y'all kidnapped us before. We never did none of that to y'all. We don't got no history of raping white people. They was raping men, women, children, whatever. The crucial, the worst crime in the world is slavery, yo. Point blank period. Black people never did that. We loving. And our history, if you go back and do your research, it says we helped white people. Come on in. Here you go. Here goes some riches, some gold, some Jews. And they came and robbed us. That's our history. And these is facts coming from the white man. So don't come under my comment with that somebody playing victim or this or that. Nah, I'm talking facts and reality. That's racism at its fullest. You lied, got my meter removed. I didn't have no fire. Go tell the truth and put my meter back. It won't be an issue. That's racism at its fullest. This ain't no complaining, no none of that. Playing a victim. Then this white man come to my house, Mike Murphy, who worked there, and he say, man, we know our coworker lied. These exact words he told me. We know you didn't have no fire. Clear as day. You in front of my house. Let's go do an inspection. Let's look around. No fire at my house. He said, I know he lied. Then you know what he said? Then he said, well, look, this is how I got my house. He started explaining to me about his deed and all that. I'm like, yo, in my mind, I don't give a fuck how you got your house. Why is you explaining that shit to me? I don't care about how you got your house. And then it hit me. He's so mad that I got my home the way I did. I made a deal. I didn't have to rape nobody. I didn't have to kidnap no children. This is how they got their land. They wiped out Indians, kidnapped people, split them up, forced them to build shit. I didn't do none of that. So this man is sitting in front of my house telling me his life story. I got the deed this way, yo. Your coworker lied and said I had a fire. My meter was removed. You know I didn't have a fire. Put my meter back. I don't want to talk to you. I don't have to pay you to do an inspection. I don't have to tell you how I got my house. I don't got to show you no pay stubs, nothing. Your coworker lied, point blank, period. He lied, said I had a fire in my home. Got my meter removed. I did not have a fire. I don't have to pay you shit. I don't have to show you no proof. I don't have to do nothing. Go tell National Grid I didn't have a fire and put my shit back. But these are racist people. So now they trying to make me pay them. I gotta pay you to have an inspection. You just told me out your mouth. You know your coworker lied. You know I didn't have a fire. Why the fuck would I have an inspection done if it wasn't a fire? That makes no fucking sense. It's called racism. His other co-worker, Tom Miss Duncan, told the courts and the police, I'm trespassing. I went to jail. I went to court. Proved to them I wasn't trespassing. Went to court 2 years. Case dismissed. Showed these people, look, I'm not trespassing. I legally live here. Fuck what the judge say. Fuck that paperwork. The courts, we're not putting your meter back because I'm a racist piece of shit. That's what it is. Point blank period, nigga. Fuck out of here. Stop playing with me. Don't come under my comments and writing shit. Is you retarded, nigga? And I got video footage to prove everything. So I go back to the town and show them my paperwork. Here you go. This is proof. I went to court. The judge, case dismissed. They don't give a fuck about what the judge say or laws. They make them themselves. So I'm going to sue their ass for millions, nigga. And I'm going to get paid too because white people don't follow laws. They got so much privilege. They think they could treat us any way we want. They put in the Constitution, we 3/5 humans. So all they do is violate our civil rights and human rights. Think they don't got it. We don't got rights and we humans like everybody else. So that's a lawsuit. They just got me millions of dollars. I ain't tripping. Fuck that electricity, nigga. I know one thing. When I go to court, the story I'm gonna tell the judge, nigga, we going to Supreme Court too. Should I really get 100 million out this case? My grandkids kids is not gonna never be without electricity. We come from slavery, you stupid. This how ignorant these dumb motherfuckers is. When I break this shit down, 400 years of pain and oppression. Now I'm in the world, children of slaves, and you taking my electricity, violating my civil rights. Grant them his money, man. Boom. I'ma own that town. These dumbass motherfuckers. All you black people, wake up. White people don't do nothing but violate your rights. It's in the Constitution. We not humans. We half animals to them. So all they do is violate our rights. When you take that shit to court, there's no way they can deny you your money. You're gonna win every time. Cause it's made for us to violate his rights. But then they put in the rights, they gotta respect it. So it is what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? It's just crazy, like, man, the nerve of these people. And you gonna come and put under my comment like I'm some illiterate nigga. Get out of here with that, man. So so what else we got? Let me see. Let me break this down. It's what I've been going through, son. And I said I had a fire, trespassing, showed them the proof. So then I go to show them the proof. Now they going around lying, saying I'm squatting. You can't squat if me and the previous owner made a deal. That's not squatting. Squatting is when you go into somebody's house. Now, if the previous owner called and said, somebody living in my house, man, he's squatting, that's squatting. So I got the proof from court that case dismissed. You lived there. Showed them, proved it. They called the old previous owner. Even the people at the time that were in the building department called this man. Said, why did you make a deal with him and this and that? He like, yo, stop calling me. I don't even live in Buffalo. That house belongs to him. Deal with him. I was talking to him. I said, yo, you gotta get this notarized paper and all this. So we trying to get it done. He's sick though. He in the hospital all the way out of town. He like, why do these people keep harassing me, man? He said, I'm done with the house. We made a deal. Leave me alone. I want nothing to do with it. They harassing this man. So now I know y'all even spoke to him and know we made a deal. So now they going around saying, oh, trying to be funny. You a squatter. That's you messing up my character. Everybody in the neighborhood think I'm a squatter. So that's another 10 million. I might get 50 million just off of that. Definition of character. You can't go around saying that. And I got the court papers to prove it. And this, let me tell you how really ignorant, illiterate these damn white privileged racist people is. I go to the Tonawanda Police Department. The Tonawanda Police Department on Sheridan is connected to the court building. So when you go to court, it's all in the same building. The courthouse is connected to the jailhouse. Case dismissed at the court building. What the judge say? I go next door, get my property and stuff. They say, "Oh, do you see what the judge just wrote? You got to respect the honorable judge." They don't respect him. They say you're a squatter. You cannot call me a squatter if I just proved in court I got the house from the previous owner and the case was dismissed. So you don't respect what the judge say. They like fuck that paperwork. They make and name calling. So when the detective keeps saying that, they laugh and I'm like, so I'm scratching my head like, wow, this is evil at its finest. You know, you're the police. When you're a police officer, you are sworn in to protect and serve. You got to put your hand on the Bible, whatever. Sworn in, I swear to protect and serve these people. Police supposed to be held at a higher status than anybody. If you break the law, we didn't sworn to be righteous people and protect and serve. We don't get paid for that. So when the police break the law, how do he get a slap on the wrist? He took a sworn oath to do this. He should have to face the maximum penalty if he do something wrong. That shit makes no sense at all. You sworn and you breaking the oath? Fuck out of here, nigga. So I go next door that's connected to the court building. These people come out laughing and joking. I'm like, yo, you a police officer. Why is you joking on somebody who's trying to go to bed? Now, let's just say I was homeless and hungry with nothing. The people that's supposed to protect and serve you, they mind is ha ha ha. You laugh, you name calling like children. Police is supposed to be help. Why is you not helping people try to get housing and keep them off the streets? You laughing at y'all sick racist individuals that's supposed to be protecting the community. So I got all this documented and it's just sad. And now once they realize, look and got to reflect back on themselves, they might change. But think about this. They go home and act like the nicest people in the world. When your kids find out you out here trying to put people on the streets, y'all name calling, but they go home and act like they're the nicest people in the world. Your grandkids gonna have to see that. They grandkids. They gonna grow up like, wow, you was really an evil person? Yes. This ain't no game. I documented. See, they don't tell their children what they do. They act like they Superman. I'm a good person. No, you are name calling, laughing at people that was slaves before. These are children of slaves. So we was robbed. My family was robbed. Took everything from us. Took my last name, everything. Now, when we come out in the world, they gave us nothing. Nothing plus nothing equals nothing. So what can you pass down to your children if you was a slave and they gave you nothing? Nothing. You ain't even got a last name to give them. My last name is the white man who owned my family. They named us. Like you name your wife when you get married, they name slaves. Erase your last name, I give you my name. So when I say my name, I gotta say my name and then the slave master who owned us. Ever since a child, when I write my name, first grade all the way to college, you write your name and then the last name is the slave master who owned your family. And they whatever happens today shapes tomorrow. Everybody knows this. So they try to say that happened so long ago and this and that. If I have a store today, Walmart ain't start out of nowhere and have franchises. You start with one store. Years and years, it's going to turn into wealth, turn into two stores, three, four corporations. You can pass that down to your children. If you start with nothing, a few years later, you're going to have nothing unless you just building shit with rocks out the mud, out of nowhere. It's a big difference. Everything that happened yesterday shapes today, son. Everything that happens today shapes tomorrow. So when they try to say, "Oh, it's so long ago," it has nothing to do with if we got land and money when we wouldn't be live in these situations. Y'all gave the slaves nothing so they can always depend on y'all, the most evil, sick people in the world. They gave us no land. We are supposed to get 40 acres and a mule. Did they give it to us? No. Abraham Lincoln said, man, the slaves need something to start with. They shot him. Said, no, we're gonna make them work. How the fuck can any human being live without land? We stand on land. This building is on land. Your car drives on land. The animals you see, squirrels, they run on land. Birds fly on land. If you don't have land, what are we supposed to float in the air? What the fuck? If you gave us no land, where do we go? We're always going to have to depend on the white people. We're always going to have slaves. If we give them no land, they're always going to need us. Rent, you have to sleep. So we highly intelligent, man. Don't get the fuck out of here trying to play with us. Put that bullshit under my comments, man. Who's lazy? Tell me this. Who's lazy? The slaves or the slave masters? If I got to go kidnap somebody to do the work for me, Who's the lazy one? The one doing the work or the one that's forcing a person to work while he sit on his ass? Black people ain't lazy. We didn't sit back and make people work for us. We had to do all the work. That's reverse psychology, son. And talk about, oh, it's so long ago and all. Get, man, everything that happened from slavery affects us today. Every problem we have today in the world is from slavery. If I kidnap a group of people, put them in an arena, whatever the outcome is on me because I put them there. Now I put these black. If I put this color over there, y'all in the ghetto, we gonna get y'all some beds and homes. We not gonna get y'all nothing over here. It's a big ass arena. I gave this race of people money and beds and food. I gave that race of people nothing. But we all in the same arena. Whatever happens in that arena is on me because I forced them there. So every problem in America is from slavery. We have every single problem: crime, gang banging. I got shot before. It all comes from the white man. If I kidnap a group of people, put them in an arena. Them people have children. Then they have children, and then I let them go with nothing into the world with no money, nothing. They don't even know their name, can't speak to each other, wasn't allowed to read. That is my fault. We never did that to y'all. And then when y'all go out in the world, I'm gonna start a group called the KKK and follow y'all and harass y'all. It's no black organization targeting white kids. White kids come outside, nobody's picking with them. Nobody is trying to instigate them and get them to fight each other. Nobody is hating black white people. Y'all have a group. It's a group, an organization worldwide that march in Washington, D.C. in front of the White House with sheets on that targets black people worse than a terrorist group. It's no crime ever committed worse than slavery. So you talking about the Taliban, Jeffrey Dahmer, the craziest people in American history has nothing on the racist white man. Even the fucking made up movies they do. Jason, Michael Myers, you could put the craziest serial killer. He has not. He looks like the Pope compared to the racist white man in America. That is all true. These are fake movies. Jason is fake. All that's fake. The worst criminal on death row has nothing on the racist white man. You rape children, rape men, women, kids. I don't care if you a boy. They rape them, cut men genitals off. Barbecues, you know where a barbecue come from? They used to barbecue, put black people on fire. They would have picnics. Kids would get out of school early, second graders, third graders. Come watch this black man get hung from a tree. It's it's pictures. Google it right now. Black picnics. I mean, black barbecues. You black slaves hanging. You will see children smiling in the crowd. It was like watching a movie. A black man is getting hung today. Black people and white people are completely different. We never did that to y'all. There is not a group in 2025 targeting white people. There is a group targeting black kids called the Ku Klux Klan. Propaganda. We are the only race in America. Our own country spends their, it's $1 trillion, zillion-dollar nation that goes against other countries. You got enough power to tear down a country. You use your resources on your own citizens. We are targeted by our own people. So they use their money to target black people, to trick us, to use us. And we are from America. We built America. We was here before them. The nerve of you. Don't come under my comment. Put nothing under there. You's a scum of the earth. Go lie to your children and your wife. That shit don't fly over here. It's grown ass white people talking about Christopher Columbus discovered America. Yeah, your parents lied to you. They don't give a fuck about you. This is the truth over here. We were slaves. Go tell your wife and kids the truth. Scumbag, get a stay from under my comments, man. Because we over here learning and highly intelligent. Never did none of that bullshit to none of you white people. There is no organization targeting white kids. Black kids gotta go to school hungry, fighting each other, shooting each other, gang banging, cause something that was intentionally done to them, not because they just don't get along or because people that's in position with money that's supposed to be helping them, tricking them to throw their life away. Don't like you because you better. You got melanin, you can run faster, you play sports better. You got the dominant gene. So they are mad and jealous, weak-minded punks, son. That's like me hate, I don't like this white man because he's strong. he can fuck my girl. Ooh, I'm gonna. You know how much of a bitch I would be if my mind was like that. You racist punk. You's a bitch to me. I don't respect no racist white man. Like yo, you's the worst type. You's a bitch, nigga. I respect the fucking trans, whatever they are. You can act like a girl and be a man. I respect you more than that's like me. I'm mad at a white man because he's strong. He's stronger than he's faster than me. You know how much yo, what you a third, second grader? You got the mind of a second grader, man. Getting under my comments. Do I gotta continue? Please stay from under my comments. I gotta school you. I mean, type, man. I ain't really with the type, and I can explain myself way better. This propaganda. So then they do shit to try to trick people and fool them. Reverse psychology, never take accountability. They don't talk about that. Why that's not in the history books? Ain't none of that in the history books. We was kings. Y'all came and stole everything, even stole us. Y'all ain't invent nothing. Took all our inventions, lied. Y'all don't teach that. Go teach children lies. Put it in school. We're gonna lie to everybody. Don't come over here with that bullshit, because I'm going to expose you, nigga. We good, God-fearing, holy people. We help people, uplift people. Even through all that dirt and how they can pay, they took my electricity. You want to know what's really funny? I bumped into a white homeless girl ready to throw her life away. I went and gave her shelter. I put her in one of my spots with my people. She was safe, good. Go get you a job. Get on your feet, man. She a weak ass white girl. I'm ready to give up. Get some drugs. Shut up, bitch. You got, excuse my language. You got a daughter, right? She kept telling me about her kids and stuff. Get your shit together so you can be there for your daughter. This is the game I give people because I'm God fearing. I rode the Lord holy. At the same time, these white devils then took my electricity, try to put me out. So they try to put us out the streets. I go help they peoples and put them shelter and protect them. White kid run up on me telling me you want to do drills. And I said, go home, work out, man. You can hang with me if you get in shape and go in the gym. We can roll, chill, all that. Y'all niggas trying to do drugs. You got siblings that's gonna need you when you go there. This is what I tell the white boys. They run up on me, weak ass kids. I guide you back to the right. Y'all trying to, so we just completely different. You can't, these are facts. And I'm proud of that. I'm nothing like these motherfucking dirty ass race. And the nigga that took my electricity while I'm outside saving lives, what is you doing? You sitting in the house scratching your ass, nigga. So you playing with me. You not saving no lives, protecting nobody. Shit, you gonna take my electricity? Okay, well take my job and I go relax. I can go chill. You go save lives and help people. You sitting in the house scratching your ass, tricked, white, black, all that. They don't know. I gotta save lives and help. I work for the Lord. It's people that's hating on me, playing with me, racist, and ain't doing shit to go help the children. I'm helping, and they like, yo, piece of scum of the earth, man. Do I gotta continue? Let me go on for these people that don't know. So now let's go in the difference of black and white. When you grow up, a kid come from slavery and a kid that's regular. When you go to school, you can't even focus. You got so many problems. White kids, smooth sailing. I can pass my exams, study, focus. Black kid, he go home and so much dysfunctional shit going on at home. I can't even focus. I can't do homework. Just concentrate. I got to worry about this sick parents. I might not even eat. Smooth selling. I got land, privilege, bank account, money. When I go home, it's easy to focus, do my work. I go to school. I'm fresh, nice clothes. We got laundry. Never had no fucking laundry. No washing machine, washer. Sometimes the clothes funky, all that. Who going to school stinking? Kids laughing at you. All this is the effect of slavery. If I put you in an arena, force you to make the rules, do all that, then let you go and give you nothing. But I give these people everything. Fuck, nigga, this is the outcome, son. Please don't play with me, man. Everything from every problem we have today is from slavery. So whatever happens today shapes tomorrow. Whatever happened yesterday shapes today. We all know that. That's just the evil person when they say, "Oh, it happened so long ago," and this and that. Come on here with that, man. Black people is loving, caring, uplifting, help people. That's our nature. It's just naturally in us. What do y'all do? Y'all steal, rob, rape people, change people last names. This is it's his documented fucking historical facts, son. It's in your nature to be that way. Tear down, savage motherfuckers, like a savage. That ain't black people. So now they in position. We built they shit, took everything from us. Now they put us in poverty, made the ghettos, made the suburbs, put the expressways in the ghetto. Learn how the expressways was made and all that. All them fumes coming in the urban communities, and them old automobiles in 1940s and 50s. Nothing but toxic fumes going out. I can't even imagine what my parents went through. His grandparents, man. So the outcome, we got nothing, and these people come around picking on you, man. Can you imagine that? But I'm gonna end it on this. So imagine us. I go rob a whole bunch of white people, kidnap them too, make them work, force them to work. They have kids, they kids got to work for me. Then they have kids, they grandkids got to work for me. Then I let them go with nothing. Now my kids rich as hell because we robbed them and forced them to work and enslaved them. Now they kids grow up with nothing, poor. The nerve of my children to sit around and laugh at these people. Look at these dirty, broke, begging, hungry people. You know why they broke and hungry and begging? Because we robbed them for everything. That's the truth. Slavery. They wouldn't be fucked up if it wasn't no slavery. If we got paid, they wouldn't go through these problems. None of this would be going on. You intentionally made it that way. Made the ghetto. Made people with nothing. Don't come around playing with me at all, man, unless you want to hear your true history. Because our history is kings, loving, uplifting. We don't got a history of enslaving people, raping children, hanging people from trees. That's not our history. Y'all put us in the ghetto with nothing. Freed the slaves and gave them nothing. Of course it's going to be crime, motherfucker. You got to eat and sleep. You can't go to bed. You got to eat. Put somebody in the ghetto with nothing. Give them a couple of dollars. Give them some food stamps so they can eat. Fuck out of here. Y'all playing with us, son. Y'all made it that way. We really kings and uplifting people. But they want us to act savage and be so cause misery loves company. They past is so evil and bad. They forcing they don't want to help us because they want us to do wrong so they can look good. Look at those savages gang banging and shooting. Then they go walk a dog. You the reason we gang banging. Go try to plant some flowers and look good. Your history is savage, nigga. Point blank period. Documented everywhere. Our history is uplifting kings, loving, helping good people. The only reason why you see crime and black people acting the way they do, you erase anybody's last name, their history, you split their family up, you torture them for 400 years, and then you put them in poverty with nothing. The outcome is gonna be wild. So that's y'all made it that way. Nobody forced y'all to be savage. Nobody kidnapped y'all, put y'all on a boat and said go get humans. Y'all put people in poverty in the ghetto when y'all could have paid people instead of paying and helping. Y'all using to try to manipulate people. Y'all can easily sign a bill and did that. Abraham Lincoln was going to do it. They said no. Do I have to continue? Martin Luther King, a black man, came nothing but peace and love. Somebody hit you, turn the other cheek. Don't even fight him back. They killed that man. Why did they shoot him? Because they don't want nobody preaching peace. They want you to be dysfunctional out here. Anybody coming to teach you now this is evil at its finest, purest form, the real devil. If a man is out here saying even if this person assaults you, do not hit him. This is known all over the world. This ain't no secret. Even on the news, a man hit you, turn the other cheek. That's peaceful. I'm a peaceful person teaching these people to love and help. They killed him. Why would you kill a man that's out here telling people to be righteous and love and help? Because we don't want y'all to function and be nice and helping. We want y'all shooting and being hooligans, arguing, taking out each other. That was the point of that. The FBI killed that man. The same people who supposed to protect and serve America, his own Americans fellow. So he comes to help the world. I'm coming to help this country that I'm born in. I'm an American citizen. And they killed him. He's talking peace. He wasn't talking about blowing people up, shooting nobody. All love and peace. You are evil devils. Don't fucking come around me, son. I'm not playing. You gotta cut me a check. Or even speak to me, yo. What's wrong with these people, yo? Black Wall Street. Y'all don't gotta give us nothing. Fuck it. We'll build it ourselves. Went and made something out of nothing after all that slavery, Jim Crow, slow you down. You're not allowed to learn. Erase your last name, this. We still made something out of nothing. Dirt. Build something. They came and burnt it down. Because we don't want y'all to have nothing. We want y'all to we want y'all to depend on us. Be our slaves forever. We can't even build our own shit that ain't got nothing to do with y'all. We didn't ask y'all for shit. Y'all ain't give us shit. We went and figured it out, man. They came and burnt it down. It ain't just Black Wall Street. There's numerous places. We had our own banks and all that. It's a continuous thing. Let's go back and flip the coin. Black people never burnt white people shit down. You doing good. We're not hating on you. There is no group called the Ku Klux Klan as black that targets white people. So you get to walk around, do what you want, privilege. People lie, say you're greater than you are. We, on the other side of the coin, we got a group organization target us from birth, target our parents, their grandparents were slaves. Nothing. Come out in the world, follow us, do everything they can. A white girl got me fired from Uber. They lied, put me in jail, lost my job. It still goes on to this day, constantly oppressing us. White man took my electricity. I'm trying to go to bed, sitting heat in nice heat, not start no casino in a town. Take people how take run the block. Not kick everybody off the block and build my shit. I'm trying to go to bed in 2024, son. This is sad. They lied, said I had a fire, took my electricity. Please don't come under my comment and under my vlogs with your comments, because then I have to tell you about yourself and explain your history and what is what and why is why, man. Stop playing with me, man. Black people, holy God's children. We the first people to walk this earth. You weak, jealous punks, man. Racist person is do not be. If you white, stay away from racist people. They going down in history like the devil, son. The new Bible and all that down the line, the stuff y'all grandkids gonna have. The racist white man is gonna be right next to the devil in the Bible, son. It's gonna be like you do not want to be a part of that. Trust me, man. It's the worst type of humans in the world, son. So yeah, is there any other comments y'all want to leave? Because I can break this shit down and explain to y'all who's lying and what racism is and who's making excuses and all that. If y'all want me to keep going, you know what I'm saying. But hey, man, rest in peace to Martin Luther King. Rest in peace to Malcolm X. Any black leader we ever had, they try to tear him down. We ain't going for that. Shout out to Hove. That's my G. I'ma tell y'all how we moving out here. You got to stand for something or fall for anything. So I don't care if me and Ho ain't never do no business. That's the black man. That's our king. We represent him. Nigga, we back him like we back Barack Obama. It don't matter what you say. That's we backing him. He ain't gotta give me a dime. We gotta never do a deal. You gotta stand for something. So when you get older, you want children to back you. We need a good role model or leader, man. Every do you think that's not no coincidence? Every black person that's ever a good role model, they say something wrong with him. Bill Cosby, oh, he dropping pills and women. Come on, man. Michael Jackson, anybody great. So they locked me up. I was in jail like 2 days prior to Christmas, just now, last month, right? Or 2 months ago. And I'm talking to this nigga in the cell, right? Just for trespassing. Once again, trying to go to bed. White man got to come and fuck with you. Nah, ain't no going to bed for free here. You was a slave. They didn't kidnap us to go to bed for free. So I'm telling this man, dude, don't you think it's kind of funny? All these black people in the world, right? Millions of black people. White is the least amount the least race on this planet is white. That's why they be tripping so bad, 'cause they scared they're gonna get wiped out. When God really just making them better human beings. You get mixed with melanin, and we all come from blacks. The black person was the first person to walk the planet Earth. We just all off shades of black people. But back in the day, slave masters were so ignorant, they ain't know about DNA or nothing. So they was like, oh, I don't want to turn into no nigger. We're going to be niggers out here. Excuse my language. I'm just saying how they thought. Now we have DNA. Melanin, it makes you better. So you're not going to turn into a black. You're just going to be a stronger human being the way God intended it. But they so dumb. They block their own blessings. You supposed to evolve, nigga. First it was cavemen. Then you evolved into functional humans. Stupid. Now you're gonna be a superhuman. They so stuck on they stupid, man. You supposed to have melanin. You block you from the sun. You supposed to be able to run faster. Your kids gonna come out stronger, better, faster. But they stupid. So that's why, hey, sometimes people gotta take their own. They gotta, man. They be in the sun melting and be sitting there wondering why you's a dumb, because you supposed to evolve. Your racist hate blocked you from your stupidity at its finest, man. But yeah, man, this is what goes on. This is reality. I'll get with y'all later. Y'all got any questions? Any logical, real? We ain't talking about no bullshit, no reverse psychology. We ain't wasting our time on some clown shit. You got a real question? Leave it under the comment. And I'll respond. We can agree to disagree. We are men, ain't no females. If I'm wrong, I don't have no problem being wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong. We can agree to disagree, debate. That's how men talk, without emotions, and we get stuff done. No emotions over here. I'm mad at you. We all humans. You could be wrong. I could be wrong. Correct your wrong. Keep it moving. Let's go on. We can debate, talk. Lack of communication can destroy a nation, man. Remember that. It's all about communicating. You emotional ass people. Oh, you can't talk. You can't hold a conversation. I don't feel no type of way. You wrong. You got a motive. You trying to trick people. I call it out. I'm wrong. I say something wrong. I'm gonna have no problem apologizing and saying, "Oh, this is the way I thought. This is why I read it. I'm wrong. Let's continue on. We men. We don't. Ain't nobody perfect. But yeah, man, that's what we dealing with, man. Completely different, son. We never did none of that. Don't come on my page playing. Highly intelligent, man. Word. Ain't no ass kissing, none of that. Ain't no privilege over here. I'm glad we don't get that. Y'all like spoiled ass children to me. You've been privileged all your life. We had to follow rules since we was one. Nigga come out as a baby. Like, oh, you make a mistake, they'll lock your ass up. You a baby. What's wrong with him, man? 1 year old. We don't give a fuck. Put him in jail, nigga. They'll really lock a black baby up. Put the baby in jail. Grab his bottle too. So we always gotta follow rules and we know the laws and all that. Don't do that. Move this way. Talking codes. Y'all are spoiled children that don't know consequences and repercussions and shit like that. You always got privilege, lied to. We two different breeds. Stay out my comments, man, unless you speak some real shit. I had to break down your history, tell you who we are and who y'all is. Ain't none of that, man. You insult my intelligence. Like we illiterate Negroes. Nah, man. Don't play with me. Know your history, man. I'll get with y'all later.